What will happen in the second episode of the Amazing Digital Circus? When will it air? Let's look at this in more detail. I will share with you the information that I collected bit by bit, and I will be very glad if you like or subscribe to the channel. The first episode collected a huge number of views and gained unprecedented popularity, which even the authors of the series did not expect. At the moment, for example, Gooseworks is writing on its social networks that she is sick, tired, and that she is horrified by how popular the series has become. Here is a quote from the conference. Well, leading up to it, I was like, I hope some people like this. I'm hoping this gets about 3/4 of the views for murder drones. This will be good. But oh God, I wasn't prepared for how much more it exploded. This worries her very much because for her it would be enough if the pilot episode got 10, 20 million views. That is, the success of the series brought with it numerous problems for its creators. Gooseworks is very afraid that a wide audience of fans will not appreciate the plot twists planned further and will be disappointed. I couldn't agree more with Gooseworks. I'm sure we'll all have a lot of fun with the next episodes and find a lot of food for thought, debate, and creativity in them. But you can understand it, Rigwell are fans of Gooseworks and Glitch are more loyal. In addition, there is a feeling that the pilot episode laid the wrong expectations in the minds of viewers. For example, speculation about possible romantic relationships within the circus is gaining popularity. At the same time, Gooseworks directly states that it did not plan such scenes at all. Hence the conclusion. There will be no love between Jax and Pomni, like any other female characters. The huge wave of hype is rather worrying because a large number of speculations, discussions, and fantasies of fans can affect the original plan and break the elusive charm of the Amazing Digital Circus. But fortunately for us, the script for the subsequent episodes of the Amazing Digital Circus has already been written, agreed upon, and is in development in the process of drawing animation, dubbing, and translating into 12 or more language versions. Therefore, all further assumptions about what could happen next in the cartoon and various theories that are put forward by a large number of fans of this series will no longer affect what was previously planned. The authors very carefully avoid spoilers about what will happen in the future, but nevertheless they release some information to the network in portions. And, in fact, I really want to share it with you. First of all, we know for sure that the first season of the Amazing Digital Circus will have 8 episodes. Moreover, presumably, 6 episodes out of these 8 will be devoted to a more detailed disclosure of each of the characters who were locked in an Amazing Digital Circus. With a large share, one of the 6 episodes will be dedicated to a separate character. It's highly likely that we'll see the contents of each character's room. We will get more personal information about the characters and why they became the way we see them in the series. Perhaps we'll find out how the characters got there, and how their time in the Amazing Digital Circus influenced the way they make decisions now, and what actions they perform. What we currently know about the heroes of the Amazing Digital Circus, and what can be described in more detail in the following episodes. It is expected that the 3rd episode will focus on Zooble. Zooble is 22 years old, can play the drums. She was once a tattoo artist. She has a large collection of body parts in her room that she constantly rearranges. Perhaps she likes to experiment with her appearance and express herself through it, or perhaps she is looking for an optimal and convenient combination for life. The relationship with Jax is contentious. Gangle, 26 years old, loves anime. The most defenseless of all the heroes. She absolutely does not know how to stand up for herself. Pomni. She is 25 years old, good at accounting and bad at cooking, despite the fact that she is supposedly the main character of the pilot episode of the show. We know her extremely poorly. Since the first episode introduced us more to the circus itself, its rules and inhabitants in general, I really want to know more about her before she finally adapts. Ragatha, 30 years old. She's afraid of centipedes and loves horses. She can play the cello. She may well become friends with Pomni. Jax, 22 years old. Jax turns out to be very afraid of corn. But he is afraid of her for a reason, and he has reasons for this. The corn brings back memories of the farm. This is very interesting, considering that he is only 22 years old. He has been in the circus for 3 years. In this regard, I have a lot of questions about what exactly in his past, his youth before joining the circus, led to such a great fear of the farm. Whether he lived on a farm, whether he had harsh parents, maybe he was mistreated in the real world. What exactly led him now to the image that we see, to the image of a person who is not worried about all the other lives in the digital circus, but most of all worries about his own skin? And this is what allows him to maintain his mental health relatively well. Jax is the show's author's favorite character. Quote, I prepared everything I like for him. I have to say it was a little presumptuous, but I'm just anticipating the Jax show. I need to show the world Jax. I need to get him out. I need to show my favorite boy. Kinger is 48 years old. He knows how to play chess. He tragically lost Queenie. We will be told their story in one of the episodes. I wonder if they knew each other before the circus or if they met here. The entire series will be about exploring these 6 characters on a much deeper level. There will be no new characters in the first season. When will all subsequent episodes of the Digital Circus be released to the world? When can we see them? Here it is, worth understanding that if we talk about the experience of Glitch, then Glitch has a number of successful series. And for them, the time between the release of the pilot episode and the continuation of the series could take up to a year. This is a pretty serious gap that may sadden a huge number of fans of the Amazing Digital Circus. But there is hope that in this particular case, the studio will significantly speed up its production process and show us the continuation of the story that everyone is looking forward to, with great impatience, since they have never seen such successful pilots in their practice. What do we know for sure? We know for sure that the sequel will be released in 2024. Here is the official response from Glitch at one of the conferences. Well, the answer to that question is that we're trying to really focus on how big the season is going to be. There are things like financing, there is an accounting department, there's a lot of legal stuff there. We're currently putting together a team, making sure we have the resources and everything in place before we can confirm anything. So please be patient with us as we try to figure this all out, because I don't think anyone here expected how well Digital Circus would work. And we just want to thank you for supporting and watching this, man. But yeah, so bear with us as we try to figure this out, and you'll definitely have more Digital Circus news in the coming months. Personally, I hope that the second episode will be released in the first quarter of 2024. I look forward to your opinions in the comments, as well as likes and subscriptions. Thank you for watching.